Hi, this is Charlie Heinz. By now, we've all heard about the benefits of the flipped classroom, and this is the Leadership Committee's attempt at a flipped meeting. By choosing this format, it is our desire that this video will provide you with an understanding of our work this year, and it will advance our future conversation in a more efficient manner. As you will recall from the Faculty Institute in August, Dr. Ball shared her vision for the School Leadership Council. Her impact statement divided department chairs and directors into teams centered around three critical areas: leadership, student learning, and curriculum. The Leadership Committee members are listed here, and our group has been active since August trying to tackle this topic. The rationale for gathering this committee is clear and stated in our school's mission statement. To be clear, the premise of our committee work is not that our students aren't leaders. Many of them, as you well know, are, and they demonstrate leadership on a daily basis. However, our committee has been charged with recommending a programmatic approach to educating and training Ramblers. Therefore, in order to serve the school's mission more intentionally, our committee set out to learn more about best practices in leadership development and researched what other schools are currently doing to train student leaders. The expected result for our leadership team is to identify models of leadership that would advance our students' ability to become the leaders that we want them to be. We want models to include our Jesuit values and to be based on current best practices. It is also our hope that these models will allow for individual self-leadership and opportunities for practical applications for students, faculty, and staff. With these objectives in mind, the purpose of this video is twofold. One, I want to share a summary of our Leadership Committee's findings, and two, I want to use this video as a springboard to create dialogue and generate feedback from you. As a group, our first order of business was to learn more about leadership, how it is defined, and how it is currently being addressed. Although we weren't able to scour every piece of literature on the topic, the book images seen here were selected because the committee found these items to be particularly compelling, because we believe that their message would resonate with our students and our staff. One of the key takeaways from these texts was an appreciation for Chris Lowney's book, Heroic Leadership, and what he calls the Jesuit contributions to leadership. These four principles represent ideals we would like to see incorporated into our future programming. Likewise, after a literature review and digesting our Jesuit legacy on the topic, the Leadership Committee indicated that we wanted a program that highlighted servant leadership, that promoted justice, that supported failure and resiliency, and a program that championed emotional intelligence over traditional IQ measures. With a better understanding of the current trends and in an effort to go from the theoretical to the practical, our group reached out to other schools, both high schools and colleges, to hear about their current leadership development programming. We learned that not only was each model different, so was the intended purpose behind each plan. Individual educators shared their passion for improving school climate, or for making a big school feel small, or for turning over the keys of the school to the students, or for amplifying school spirit. After conducting interviews with multiple program administrators, our committee settled on three viable models to present to our constituents. The three models are the peer-to-peer model, the competency-based model, and the house model. These models represent a small, a medium, and a large program opportunity, respectively. In order to evaluate each possibility, we compared the models by looking at the curriculum needs, the training requirements, and the financial implications of each. After completing our own review, we are now engaging you in the conversation. And here's more about our findings. The peer-to-peer model comes directly from the Boomerang Project, a national organization that has been working with high schools through their Link Crew program for over 20 years. Their statistics on their program's impact on decreasing bullying behavior and improving a school's climate are impressive. The Link crew, comprised of a diverse group of junior and senior volunteers, run freshman orientation and act as mentors to our newest students. Some of the positives include that this model has a research-based curriculum and it has been implemented in over 2,000 schools across the country. It is an off-the-shelf model that would require a one-time investment in training. It wouldn't disrupt any of our current school structures, nor would it involve a commitment from a large number of adults. Some of the downsides of this program are the out-of-the-box training isn't as tailored to our school community as we would like. It only involves a small subset of students, and it doesn't provide any specific programming outside of 9th grade. The second model is the competency-based model. This medium-scaled model believes each student can be a leader and that leadership is a personal journey. The competency-based model sets out to aid individual growth by defining leadership as the summation of 10 to 15 core competencies. Examples of the competencies might include accountability, communication skills, collaboration, integrity, initiative, problem solving, and so on. It asks students to master these skills by participating in training and expects students to measure their own growth against a stated rubric through periodic self-evaluations. The benefits of this program are that it is made for everybody and that students can advance at their own pace. It is customizable, it is about self-improvement and enhanced personal reflection. Moreover, the individual and the aggregate results are quantifiable, so training, messaging, and curriculum can be tailored to the immediate needs of our school community. A weakness of this program is that it hasn't been implemented school-wide in high school. Its success has been largely in university and in corporate settings or with small groups of teens. Another concern is that boiling down these skills to a set of competencies might turn them into buzzwords, which would quickly devalue the effectiveness of the terms. The final and the largest size model is the house system. Call it the Harry Potter effect, but there has been a resurgence of this model in education in recent years, although it has been around for nearly 200. The house system would divide our school into 4 houses. Each house would be comprised of 500 students, 125 students from each grade level. Therefore, instead of students identifying with the freshman or the senior class, students would be connected to a mixed age group house. Each house would then be subdivided into individual class cohorts of 25 students that would report to one faculty member, and that teacher would teach a predetermined leadership curriculum during a dedicated time period. The grouping of students in this manner would provide a structure for authentic leadership opportunities for upperclassmen to assist with freshman and sophomore cohorts. Additionally, houses would compete in annual competitions, whether it's Quiz Bowl or Quidditch. These activities promote camaraderie and school spirit. The stated benefits of the house system are that it improves connectedness. It involves a critical mass of adults, and the curriculum allows for a 4-year cycle of topics. This model provides an all-school structure of roles and responsibilities for students to practice tangible leadership skills by acting as house captains, team leaders, and individual mentors for underclassmen. The downsides of the house model are that it would require us to carve out time from our current school schedule for students to gather. Also, since this model requires the biggest commitment from faculty, it would involve a significant investment in professional development training. Okay, you made it to the final slide, and I want to leave you with a powerful quote from Pope Francis. More importantly, on behalf of the Leadership Committee, I want to thank you for your time. We look forward to talking with you at your department meeting and gathering your thoughts through our conversation and upcoming survey. If you have any comments or concerns that you want to share, contact me or any of the other Leadership Committee members directly. Thanks again for your time.